Okay, Mark, who do we have here today?
Hi, this is Mark Singland from Markzware, and we have Pat Berger here from Mercer Color. And Pat, I wanted to ask you a couple questions. First of all, you've been a FlightCheck user for a few years.
As long as it's been out, I think, since when? Early 90s?
Yeah.
So we've been using it for a long time, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how you're using FlightCheck and any of our other products that you might be using.
As you know, people send files in, and most of them are full of crap. So you use FlightCheck to find out what's missing, what they didn't gather right, and things. And then we can call the customer back and say, hey, you're missing so and so. Send us those things, and then everything works fine.
And in this economy, FlightCheck, has it been a lifesaver?
At times it has been a lifesaver because some people that, like I said before, they don't send everything that's supposed to be there, and well, it looks all right on my screen. Well, it's not here, so then we got to go through the thing, do a gather for output or whatever you want to call it, gather all your files, and it works. It just gets when we get the right things.
Great. Have you tried any of our conversion software, like Q2ID, ID to Q, Pub.ID?
Yes, as long as you've had it out, we've used the conversion software. We've used these products so long, I don't know when we got them anymore, but we just use it. It's one of those things. It works. You don't ask questions. It just works. When a new version comes out or update, you just put it in, and then you keep on going.
Have you been happy with the results on the conversion software?
Yes. And if there are any issues, it's usually fonts, and that's usually because the native file or the person that sent us the file had something screwed up in the first place.
So how are you liking the show? The economy, has it affected the show, you think, at all?
Well, I've been at worse where you can throw a bowling ball down the lanes and not anybody. But I think today, if we threw a bowling ball down, we knock someone over. But economy-wise, our business is starting to pick up finally. I mean,
good.
First 6 months of this year, enough money to pay the bills. You weren't in the hole and all that. You just had to watch what you were doing. But now, it's going good. We've been extremely busy the last 8 weeks, so I can't complain.
And one last question about PageZephyr.
And you saw the PageZephyr demonstration. What did you think?
It does a lot of things. We got to let it cook in our noodle for a while to see what we can use it for.
I like that term.
Because there's so many items you could use it for, and we were talking with the designer over there, and we were giving him some ideas. So it's one of those things we have to wait and see. And
right,
it does too many things, and you can add. It's one of those hard things. It does this, it can do that. What can it do?
Let it sink in.
Right, let it sink in.
The sky's the limit.
I'd say this is one of those things that's up to imagination how you want to use it.
Right. Yep.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and also thank you very much for being a loyal Markzware customer.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.